I'm Kathryn DeSinaasappelen, your beer mistress, and today we are trying this beer. Hellekapelle by Bie. Because just look at this artwork. It's amazing. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Here's the bottle cap. It's purple. I love it. This is my favorite one that I've gotten from Bie. I like purple. Oh yeah, this is so unfiltered. So unfiltered. Like there's stuff floating in it. I don't like the floatiness. Don't know how I feel about it, guys. We may or may not have fun with this beer because it's a blonde. Yeah, I think Red Bie, this one that I tried, was a blonde Hellekapelle, named after the forest that's that way over there. It's like right next door to me. De vélo. You know, you always need a beer after you do exercise, and this one is specifically for when you're cycling. Let's analyze the beer. Here's the color. There's a crap load of carbonation going on, and it's sort of looks crystal clear, but it's very hazy because you can see tiny little things floating in it, and I'm not used to that really. Like I'm genuinely sort of surprised how unfiltered this is because it's like, I don't know. We're gonna see, because normally when there's unfiltered stuff, that means it doesn't taste as pleasant because you get more bitterness. And the head is very white. I just want to make an observation. This reminds me of egg whites. Like it's that bright white and it's almost shiny. Okay, let's smell this beer. This does not have a very strong flavor. And I will admit, guys, that my nose is still sort of not working, but there's no overwhelming scents that are coming off of the beer. It just smells sort of yeasty and a little sweet. Oh guys, my hopes are like doing this where it's like, well, I like the last blonde and then it goes down, but I don't like blondes. But the last blonde was good, but I don't like blondes. And so I guess the only way to fix the problem is to just try this beer. Oh, Bie, my hopes are so high. Don't disappoint me. Gezondheid. I probably wouldn't get this again. I'm not sure if I like this or not. This beer comes in at 5% ABV. This isn't bad, but it has such a light taste that, yeah, I don't know. Yeah, this has such like a fleeting taste. The beginning is like sort of a kick in your mouth because there's a sour taste, there's almost sort of like a salty taste, there's that acidy like nail polish remover taste, there's some bitterness, and there's a tiny bit of sweetness, but it goes away so quickly that I don't know if I like it because like, ooh, a bit too overwhelming, but then it just gets really light and feathers out. That by the end it's like, ooh, this is a bit refreshing. And so it's confusing my senses. Let's pour some more. Alright guys, as you all know, Bie beers are like the best because not only do you get beautiful artwork, you also get a story. Hellekapelle is geen helle. Nog een kapelle. Wel een licht pittig bier It's so hard. Genoemd naar het eerste degustatiecafeetje. Nailed it. Met de oorspronkelijke broodje in het vizier. Yeah, I know I mispronounced a lot of those words in there, but this is really a difficult text. I'm sort of disappointed because it's not really a story. It's just saying Hellekapelle is geen helle, and it's not a capella. And then it's talking about a cafe and why it's named this, except I don't know why it's named this because I don't know what a hella and a capella is supposed to be. I think maybe it has something to do with a witch or a church in a cemetery maybe that caught fire just based on, you know, the picture. I don't know. I'm so confused. This is one of those moments where I feel like I don't know Dutch. And before this, I was like, I know Dutch, but I don't. I'm going to drink more beer to make me feel better. You shouldn't drink alcohol to make you feel better, by the way. That's bad. This is so light. I feel like this is a spring or summer beer, and it would be the perfect beer to have while you're barbecuing. Not that you can do that in Belgium because, you know, it rains so much, but like if we were in the US, stateside, where, you know, there's this bright yellow ball in the sky that shines down, and you could be outside enjoying the bright yellow ball that's in the sky, this would be a perfect beer. Like for the 4th of July, for example. Or even now in America because it's supposed to be spring. Tastes up. Overall, I think this is a very refreshing light beer. Definitely not a first time beer if you've never had beer, just because the beginning taste I think is very overwhelming and you have to work your way up to sort of those acidy bitter notes. Unless you have a palate that enjoys that, then you'll be good. The only downside in terms of Bie products that I've had, this really isn't my favorite. I prefer the other blonde beer. Not to say that this isn't enjoyable, just saying that if I was given the choice of this or another product, I'd probably choose the other product just because while this is an interesting try and I'm very glad that I had the opportunity to taste it, I wouldn't put it down as one of my favorites, but definitely worth a try. Okay, I have a feeling that this last bit is going to be super bitter because look at the color and how much darker and hazier it is. Holy crap. Oh my goodness. I think that this needs hood. Oy, oy, oy. I'm like scared to try it now. Oh, it's gonna be so bitter. Oh, I am surprised. Holy crap. Wow. Normally when you have the like unfiltered sediment parts of the beer, it adds like sort of like a gritty, bitter, and not a good bitter taste to it, but I don't know, this sort of, it added to it. Holy crap. I mean, yeah, there's way more bitterness than there was in the beginning when I had it, and it was more clear. It almost tastes better. Is beer one of those drinks that you should like sort of shake up before you drink them? Because I find it interesting that you start off with the clear beer and it has this taste, and then when you get to the end of the beer, it has almost a completely different taste profile because the end of the beer was so much better than the beginning of the beer. This was very delightful. I enjoyed this. Give this video a thumbs up, share it with your friends, family, and strangers on the internet because that actually does help me. Hit the red button to subscribe, ring the bell for notifications, but come back on Wednesdays, Thursdays, and Fridays because that's when I release new videos. All my social links have been left in the description below for your convenience, and if you'd like to help support the channel, consider checking out my Amazon affiliate link. That's what I have for you guys today, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Tootsies, may applezines! And I don't like the wind, guys. It's just mean and evil. To give you an example, I was riding in my car downhill. My car should have been accelerating, but the wind was blowing so hard that it wasn't. Wind sucks. It is evil.